Yo, what up, guys? Welcome back to Notch. Dot 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 dot. Opening my eyes, I suddenly sit bolt upright in bed. I was in my own room the whole time. So what was it? My nightmare? Sitting in my bed quietly, I tried to recall my dream. My head. Suddenly, I'm struck by a severe headache. I don't know what caused my head to be in great pain. It's so unbearable. Burying my head in my arms, I want to soothe my pain. What's wrong with me? I can't think my head is going to explode. But my headache is becoming more serious and I'm losing consciousness. What's wrong? I'm at Meduki's. Nothing could have happened to me. Why? Just trying to stay focused, I look around my room. Suddenly, I realize my vision has started to get blurry. That pain can be felt everywhere, and I am losing consciousness. Countless black feathers suddenly appear. Black feathers, where are they from? Are they just hallucinations? No, I don't think so. Then what are they? Why are these black feathers in my room? Am I seeing something supernatural? What I see doesn't make sense. How can such things happen? I totally collapse when another round of pain from my headache comes. No, am I dying? The severe pain is still going on, leaving me trembling with pain. Help, somebody help. I want to call for help, but I have lost my strength to call. What's happening? I am going to die here. No freaking way. I haven't caught the killer, nor have I avenged Nanami. I cannot die now. Suddenly I see a familiar figure. Shio, Nanami, I meet you again. I know you must be an illusion since the real you couldn't be here. Nanami, you already died. Does this mean I'm going to die too? Nanami, are you here for me? My life is drawing to an end, so you come here to take me to heaven where there is no pain or sorrow. Hihiro, Nanami is calling to me. This must be an illusion too. But right now I clearly hear Nanami calling me. Shio, is that you? Yes, Yuhito. Nanami, we meet again. I want to tell you I'll never leave you again. Shio, are you here for me? Let's go to heaven together. No, I'm not taking Yuhito to heaven. Why, Shio, why don't you take me with you? I want to be with you no matter where we go. I don't want to leave you. Shio, I'm so tired. Can you please take me with you? Yuhito, you got to be strong. After all, you are still in this world. I didn't protect you to the last second, nor did I find clues about the killer. I don't deserve to live in the world anymore. Shio, don't abandon me. Everything's going to be fine, Yuhito. You need to move on. I don't want you to look for the killer anymore. Rather, I want you to live a happy life from now on. No, I can't do that. Yuhito, promise me. I know you're happy every day, and no matter where I am, I will feel happy too. Shio, sorry. Don't apologize, Yuhito. Shio, I really want to be with you forever. Take me with you, Shio. Yuhito, remember there's no place for you in heaven or the inferno. What you need to do is move on and live a happy life. Goodbye, Yuhito. Shio, don't leave. Shio, what should I do? What should I do? Hey, what's wrong? Who are you? You have a poor memory. We just met. Really? I didn't forget her. How could I? Why are you here? You don't see me? You are my dream. How is it possible? You think that you went through it was just a dream, wasn't it? I don't know. Since you don't know, how could you deny my theory? Alright, you seem to have a point. Okay, we'll see that as a dream too. Answer my question, why are you here in the real world? Real world? You can't exist in the real world, can you? So how is it possible that I'm seeing you at Meduki's? You're mistaken. Here is not the Meduki's. What? How can you tell you're in the real world? What makes you think that you're at Meduki's right now? I recall that I was hit by a severe headache when I got up this morning. Nanami couldn't be here, emerged from my hazy consciousness. I see this girl who I met in my dream last night, or all of my illusions, and my headache disappears, but I can't wake from this illusion. Since I'm alive, I can still come to. What are you thinking? Don't talk to me. You're just my illusion in my head. Nonsense. I'm not your illusion. Okay, tell me, what are you if you're not my illusion? I don't know. I'm going to say goodbye to you. I won't make myself wake up. Wait. It's my illusion. What else will you want to say? I'm not your illusion. Well, see whether you are still here or not when I wake up. No, you will definitely not see me. No, you made it. It's a piece of cake for me to prove you're my illusion. Okay, whatever. Really? Call me Master. Why do you want me to call you this? I invented you, my illusion, so it won't hurt me to call you Master, will it? I will never call you that. I give you such great power in my dream, you don't even want to express your gratitude. My power is not from you. Okay, I have nothing more to say to you. Bye-bye. Wait, Master. Good girl, now what else do you want to say? What I said to you in your dream, please don't forget. Even when you are back in the world, don't ever forget. That will help you in some way. I probably will remember that. Probably. Because in real life, nobody will really believe what happened in their dream. You want to save Nanami, you must remember what I said to you. Shio, is she really alive? I don't know. But I don't want to save anyone except Shio, or everything I see is my illusion. I keep wondering if I could start all over again, I might save Shio. But it's impossible, she was brutally killed. See, Shogun is impossible, she only exists in my illusion. My brother, you are also my illusion. Why are you so heartless? Why did you keep making me relive my nightmare? I did not. You're the one who holds on to the past. I so far met you twice, but I can't see Nanami here whenever I come to you. Although I didn't know Nanami before, I am clearly aware that you like Nanami so much and don't want her to die. So I'm thinking about whether I could cheer you up in some sort of way. Thank you, but it's too late. You must remember what I said in that foretelling dream. The foretelling dream, how do you know my dream? Because as you said, I'm the illusion, so I know everything about you. You're brushing me off. Tell me who you are. I'm your illusion. Don't you deny it? Why do you admit it now? Because I know nothing. No, why you knew so much about me? You claim you knew nothing. What else don't you know? There are plenty of things I don't know. It's time for me to go. No, you can't go before you tell me what's going on. Then the right to wake up and rise and shine. If you don't get up now, your friend and tell me Saki will come for you. You even know this. Who are you? Goodbye. Wait. Remember what I said. We'll meet again sometime. Bye-bye. Hey. That girl, who is she? She knows everything about me, whereas I know nothing about her. The only illusion I know for sure is she is more than my illusion. Just as they do with my hazy consciousness, dream and illusion, just like she says, she is not my illusion. Yuhito. Tell me. Yuhito, what's wrong? Opening my eyes, I see you told me, staring at me with concern. Tell me, why are you here? Yuhito, you don't know that I've been in your room for quite some time. Quite some time? How long? More than a half an hour. Half an hour? How? I just opened my eyes and saw who told me. Or not, I mean that mysterious girl I just saw my illusions. Yeah, Yuhito, you don't know? I have no idea. Yuhito, I'm really worried about you. What was I doing during that half an hour? Told me was calling me in my room. What happened to me? You sat in bed with your eyes wide open. No matter how loudly I called you, you did not respond. I see I truly lost my consciousness, but the reason I lost my consciousness was because I was asleep. I recall I had suffered a severe headache when I woke up for the first time, but is it true? I must have fallen asleep and didn't wake up the whole time. For the suffering experience is scarred in my mind, that memory is real, or is it just part of my illusion? I can't straighten things up. I better regard all my experiences as illusions in my head. Besides, I will never come across supernatural things in the real world. But do I really sleep with my eyes open? I have no idea. Perhaps it's because I opened my eyes while sleeping and I saw my room began my illusions in my dream. The human mind is really a mystery. The black feathers, Nanami and the mysterious girl are all of my illusions. Hito, what's wrong? Why are you silent again? Nothing. I was asleep even with my eyes open. Hito always sleep with his eyes open? No, only occasionally. I see. Thank you for telling me I'm okay. When Hito is asleep, people can't wake up. Yes, it can be very difficult to wake me up unless I wake up myself. Okay. Thank you for telling me. Taking good care of Hito is my job. Such a lovely maid. I want one too. Hito, what you say? I didn't catch that. Nah, nothing. Hito is weird. Yeah, I've been playing the same way with myself recently. Let's go, Hito. Breakfast is ready. Sure, wait a minute. I shouldn't want to put clothes as I just put up for one night in Maduki's. Went to bed with my clothes on last night. Okay, Toomey, let's go. Yeah. Don't forget what I said to you. Suddenly this line emerges in my head when I'm about to leave my room. It is what a mysterious girl told me in my dream. I dwell on it and find it to be so. There was something special about the girl's word. She probably wanted to tell me I should shoulder my responsibility, but there was one thing in my dream last night that really stirred up my curiosity. Specifically, there was another dream within that dream. Besides, the mysterious girl spoke accurately about my foretelling dream. It looks like last night's dream was unusual. In that case, I need to pay heed to what the girl said. Thank you. Her words will appear in my head. Did I say that to myself? What was going on? Was I doing the question and answer the girl my illusion? I was running with Tatami to the hall. Look around my surroundings. I paid close attention to the corridor to look for traces of my previous dream. I keep thinking about whether my surroundings are suddenly changed or whether the dots of light will appear again. I walk very slowly and absent-mindedly to so Tomi keeps looking back to check on me with a puzzled look. Tomi is a very sweet girl. She slows down and walks beside me. After a while, we go back to the hall. Hitomi tells me Saki is strolling in the garden. I go back to the corridor to check it out on my own. But when Hitomi goes up to call Saki back because of my dream, the corridor has completely changed after I went out. But it turns out the dream as that they happened. Turned out that it was really a dream. That nothing happened. Sorry, guys. Happened in the corridor. Although supernatural stuff can be happening in the real world, it better be since these dreams are nightmares. A couple of minutes later, Hitomi and Saki come back to the hall, laughing and talking. They seem to have gotten along with each other. Girls won't easily become friends with each other than boys. Well, you told you finally got up? Yeah. You Cheeto, you sleepyhead. Sleeping is more important than what are you going to do? I don't know, I feel a little uncomfortable this morning, so I got up a little late. Why are you so surprised? Well, I really felt uncomfortable. Saki, you think I'm some kind of monster? I'm an ordinary person, can't feel uncomfortable. No, I just feel a little weird that you said you weren't feeling comfortable. What's so weird about that? I can't have the right to feel uncomfortable? Yeah, I thought so. Have you had breakfast? Not yet, we were waiting for you. I was so hungry. Because of you who told me I didn't have our breakfast. Sorry you told me. It's okay, Yuhito. I don't mind waiting as long as you have a good rest. Thank you, told me you were so nice. Okay, Sister told me to accept my apology. It's all water under the bridge now. Wait, you have apologized to me. I also waited so long. What did you say? Apologize to me. What do you want? Do you really want my apology? Why are you so nice to Hitomi? I want you to be nice to me too. Oh, impossible. I don't feel like apologizing to someone who abandoned me and was strolling in the garden. No, I was waiting for you. I doubt it. Hitomi went to my room to call to me, but you chose to stroll in the garden. No, I didn't. Then what were you doing in the garden? Taking a rest, seeing plants, zigzagging on the maze? By the way, thank you for waking me up, Hitomi. Actually, I didn't go to wake you up. I was afraid you wouldn't be able to find us when you got up, so I went to your room. But I saw you sitting there with your eyes open. I was scared, so I started calling you. I see. What? Open eyes, sit on the bed. So creepy. Yeah, I was in my dream. Oh no, so creepy. You don't be scared, Saki. Sometimes people have dreams in their sleep. It's normal to act weird during one's sleep. Sleepwalking and stop fussing. So creepy. What are you scared of? I heard some people kill when they're sleepwalking, and they don't even know they killed someone. I feel scared at the thought of it, so you better stay away from me. You badgered me all this time, how about now? Maybe I'm the legendary serial killer who will do something cruel in my sleep. Stop. I'm teasing you. Maybe what you said is true, you just don't know. Maybe. So creepy. Do you still want to follow me? Suddenly a severe pain runs through my head and my view instantly becomes red. Burying my head in my arms, later the pain wears off and red and my views disappear. I don't know what's going on. This has never happened to me before. I have a hunch that my body is going through some changes. Yudo, are you okay? After recovering from my pain, I find Hitomi looking at me with concern. Don't worry, I'm fine. I don't know what changes my body is going through, but now I'm okay, and I don't want Hitomi to worry about me. Yudo, are you still feeling uncomfortable? Do you want me to check on you? No, I'm fine. But you don't seem to be in great pain. Are you sure? I can't shy away from Hitomi's scaring eyes, even though I refuse her care. Deep down, I crave it. Would you like to check on me? Yeah, I knew something about health examinations. Maybe I can help you. How do you check on him? First of all, I need to take Yuhito's temperature. Never mind, don't bother. Yuhito, please lean forward. You're too tall for me. Sure. Didn't Yuhito say don't bother? Why are you still doing this? I feel that Yuhito is low in spirits, so I want to check on him. Okay, suit yourself. I thought his condition is in poor health. Don't say that. Hitomi, please check on me. Okay. Hitomi comes at me and leans her forehead against mine. We are so close that we can feel each other's warm breath. Later, her lips approach to my forehead. I'm caught in an awkward situation, not knowing what to do. After all, I seldom had such an intimate contact with Nanami before. But now I feel her face to face with the girl whom I just met. Even though Hitomi just wants to check on me, her behavior makes me quite nervous. I glance at Saki, who is behind Hitomi, and find she is standing there blushing and speechless. Hitomi? Relax. Okay. Hitomi comforts me in a gentle voice. I want her to say, don't bother, Hitomi. But I don't want to dampen her enthusiasm, so let her check on me. Close my eyes. Her lips touch my forehead and slightly a cold yet soft touch runs through me. Feels so good. My head becomes very clear right away. Hitomi's lips settle on my forehead for a while, and then she moves her lips away, leaving my forehead bathed in warmth. What? No kidding. Saki screams in a low voice, excited and thrilled. She has nowhere to go. She can only stand behind and watch us. You feeling better? Yeah. Good. Let's go have breakfast then. Okay. Interesting. Breakfast outside, huh? Hey, tell me, this is it. We'll say goodbye here. Take care. Ow, I just hit my damn table. Oops. I'm afraid you might get lost in the forest. Don't worry. Okay, bye. Tell me, thank you for your hospitality. Tell me, thank you. You're welcome. Bye-bye then. My master will come back soon. Do come again, please. You bet. This is a deal. See you, Hitomi. Bye, Hitomi. Bye, Saki. Yuhito, wait for me. Well, I'm so tired. Please slow down. Why are you still following me? A little heads up. Today will not stick to your plan. I listened to you yesterday and gained nothing. It's not my fault. I didn't know the master of the Mizuki family wasn't at home. No more excuses. What could have happened if the master was at home? The only thing that the so-called big family can help us find the killer. Maybe, as I said earlier, the ruling family could gather all the people in the town. Bullshit. How do you even think the Mizuki family could gather all the people in the town? I'm afraid that the family, which only has 2 members, can't even manage the basic affairs in a town, let alone gather all the people in town. I don't know what happened to them. There were so many members. But now, he claims that you knew the 2 families very well. Why didn't you know this? You told me you said the tragedy just happened yesterday. I was counting on you, but now I have to rely on myself. Stop following me. I need to go on my investigation. I'm sorry I've been bothering you. Did you just realize that you've been bothering me? Sorry. Okay, I'll continue my investigation. Ito, what's wrong? Are you feeling uncomfortable again? No, leave me alone. Ito, I understand your eagerness for catching a killer. I want to catch the killer as much as you do, so please let me join you. Stop badgering me. I'd better make myself clear now. I've been thinking about your background since the day I saved you, but you never tell me about your story. So I don't know whether you're an ordinary girl who wants to help me catch a killer or whether you've teamed up with the killer. I kept wondering what the day was. Hold on, guys. God. There. Keep wondering, maybe it was an act of days when you were hunted by the killer. The killer took his opportunity to spy on me. Ito, what is wrong? Wait, what? This fucking answer doesn't stay still. Damn. Okay, Ito, is that what you were thinking? Sorry, I'm not worthy of spot. Fuck me, man. Now I'm all messed up now. Okay. Start the sentence over. Sorry, I'm not worthy of being spied on by the killer, but I can't trust you without knowing your background. Yeah, you are right, I'm sorry. So from now on, we better split up. Sure. Don't follow me. I choose a road that I never embarked on before. Yudo, wait. Saki suddenly calls for me from behind. Turn her back and look at her. Do you have something else to say? Don't go down that road. It's very dangerous out there. How do you know? I can't say. We'll have another question for you. What kind of danger is in that forest? A beast, a dead body, or the killer? I don't know. Didn't you say it's very dangerous there? Why don't you tell me what the danger is? I don't know. Don't ask me. She comes looking like she is in fear. Starts trembling and tears come running down her cheeks. This is my first time to see her cry. But I still want the answer. Tell me. You must know something, right? Tell me what you know. No, I don't know. Please, I know nothing. Under my severe questions, Shuki finally breaks down with the tears bursting out trembling. She squats on the ground with her hands covering her ears just like an abandoned cat. Ooh, excuse me. I start feeling sympathy for her. She seems to have gone through some terrible things. Those things may have left a scar on her. But even so, I can't sympathize with her. I take a deep breath and eliminate my sympathy for her. The only reason I'm here is to avenge Nanami. With that in mind, I shouldn't sympathize with others. She'll be my burden if I take her with me. I will go down that road. Leave me alone. After you're done crying, you go where you should go. Saki, you have kept back so many secrets from me. I will catch a killer at all costs. I determined that I will go deep into the most dangerous place where Saki is head set straight into my determination. You should live a normal life. Don't get involved in catching the killer. I walked down the road without looking back at Saki. Is that the end of the chapter, or? I don't understand these hoe. Really? Whose mercy on earth am I waiting for? Well, I'm still gonna keep on going. Normally, I know I would kind of quit, kind of near the end of the chapters, but we're kind of like halfway through the video, so I don't know what's gonna be a good stopping point here. But other videos like 40, 50 minutes long, so I'm gonna keep this going. Then we see the lives after 4 illusionary vision. Pretty cool background, man. Not gonna lie, it's like was he like outside or something? That definitely doesn't look like the town we live in, but who knows? Damn it, I'm lost. As I gave me the sake, I walk into an unfamiliar area of the forest. I walk for a while, but due to the complex terrain, I lose my way. Looking up at the sun, I realize it's noon. I walked for so long, so hot. What should I do now? Go back to the place where Saki and I split up? It's impossible. The road I walked down is winding and twisting. It's not a straight line at all, unless I remember the route I took. There are no reference objects for me to mark my way back in the forest, so I guess even some people get through with a great memory still can't remember such complex routes. I can't believe the terrain is so complex. I must search the forest and now I regret dumping Saki. Given the current circumstances, it's a big mistake for me to get him here alone. I feel so depressed. I thought I was so familiar with this forest. After all, I had explored so many areas with Nanami. I didn't know the forest was so boundless until I went deep into this unknown area. I recall what Soki said to me this morning when she tried to stop me from going to this part of the forest. Don't go down that road. It's very dangerous out there. I remember very clearly in how her face took on a look of horror. Saki must have known something about this area, about what she said about the forest being very dangerous, wasn't simply referring to the complex terrain. I sensed something was going on from her words, so I decided to explore this area. I thought that even without Saki, I could still find the right road, but now I'm stranded. If Saki were around, she may have known the right route. Forget it. We each have gone a different way. My only choice is to continue exploring this area now. Perhaps I will get more clues than I thought. Saki implied that something is in this area. I don't know, who did I bump into? I wasn't paying attention to the road before me. Suddenly I feel like I'm running into something soft. Something is here and it's a girl. I start looking for that girl. A girl rubbing her head rises to her feet near me. Sorry, you okay? I'm so happy I finally come across someone who seems to be a pushover. She must know something about this area. I better get this all cleared up. But when I see her face, I'm shocked. You, she recognized me and I recoiled, trembling. You killed Shio and took her body away. Now we meet again. She turns around and runs towards the forest ahead. I will catch you this time. I chase after her. Uh-oh. I can't let her get away this time. She is my best chance to crack Nami's death. I can't afford to lose the chance. She took Nami away from in front of me. She must know the truth behind Nami's death. Stop, you're not going to get away from me this time. She looks back at me scared. You won't get away this time. After she hears what I said, she starts crying. She's so scared that she's crying. Come on, she could be the killer. I must catch you today. She once again looks back at me. When my arms meet again, I see her tears running down her cheeks. My own face feels as wet as if I could feel her tears. She looks so distressed. Wait a minute, she is the suspect here. How do I feel like I am the killer while she is the victim? I am the real killer and chasing after her, the innocent girl. How would I explain myself if I saw my friends chasing her after her? But my friends won't catch me here, so I better focus on catching her. It's daytime, and the condition of the road is so much better, so I run faster than I did the other night. She easily got away that night, but it's now daytime. Although I know she boasts speed and strength that normal girls don't have, I know my little kung fu. I beat her in terms of speed and strength. After a long run, she begins to tire and slow down. We are getting closer. I almost catch her, but she still keeps running. I didn't rashly pull her close, considering she's a girl. Besides giving her running speed, I may not grasp her. What if I lose my balance and fall down onto the ground when I grasp her? I don't want to throw this opportunity away. She's at the limit of her stamina. She is going nowhere. Hey, stop running. Give up. I try to persuade her to stop, but it doesn't work. She has strong willpower than I thought. Even if there are tears streaming on her face, she is still full on running. I'm sure she knows she can't skip me today, but she still doesn't give up running. She's an arm length away from me. Now it's time. I stretch out my hand. Suddenly I notice there are scars all over her body. What's wrong? Pull my hand back after and see her scars carefully. Judging from her scars, I feel she is subject to bullying and torture rather than getting them from killing. Various shaped scars on her skin. Some of the scars are caused by a blunt tool, while some are caused by a sharp tool. There are some other scars that look like they were ripped open by people or animals. The red and swollen skin around these scars indicate she has been abused for quite some time. She's a poor girl who's been subject to long-term abuse. I never expected to see such a miserable girl. She is the killer who killed Nanami. At this moment, I hesitate. She's such a wretch if she isn't the killer. She is the killer. Should I torture her and even kill her? Should I torture her before discovering the real reason why she took Nanami's body away? Suddenly, she shifts and loses her balance. She falls onto the ground. Look out. I try to grab her, but I fail. Next thing I know, I lose my balance too. We fall onto the ground. Huh. She crashes to the ground and I fall down too. Unfortunately, I fall on top of her. So soft, her body acts as a cushion to my fall, but that girl, she fell into the ground so badly and then sustained another heavy fall from me. Is she okay? Get up immediately and pick her up. Hey, are you okay? She says nothing with her eyes closed. Hey, wake up. I shake her really hard. No response. Is she dead? A sense of guilt looms over me. I need to check if she's still alive. To checking her, I find she has passed out. I am so relieved and my sense of guilt vanishes. I carry her to a shady place and lean her against a tree, and I carefully check her scars. Later, I confirm my previous speculation: this girl's been abused. Although I can't heal her like my mom, I still know some basic things, like how to check on her vital signs and injuries. My mom used to teach me when I was little. She reminds me of a little girl who my mom treated when I was little. I remember that girl was only 4 years old when she was sent to my home. She was dying with her organs ruptured. Parents told my mom that she accidentally tripped over the pebbles, but it was not true. Later, my mom told me her parents were lying. That poor little girl who was a victim of domestic abuse died because she didn't receive a timely treatment. My heart is blighted by this tragedy. I can never forget her growing and her parents' apathy. I was shocked to see that little girl was covered with scars back then. Many years later, I encountered another girl in the same situation. So poor. Look at this girl with tears on her face. It's suddenly felt indescribable sadness. Blood is seeping from her wound. What should I do now? Ask Anonymity. How do we do that? I better wake her up and ask about Anonymity's whereabouts. Hey, wake up. I shake her, calling. No response. Hey, can you hear me? Wake up. I have questions for you. Shake her even harder. Still no response. I have to wait for her to come around. So I stay here and wait for her to come too. I can't put her in danger now, whether she's the killer or not, because she's the only one who knows Anonymity's whereabouts. As long as she is here, I can still find clues. Given this current situation, I still feel like she is the killer. I can't speculate why I think so. I saw her in bad shape, so I think she's not capable of killing. So drowsy, and only I am sick by weariness and sleep. Is it because I am so consumed so much energy this morning? It's really hard to stay awake and uncomfortable in a shady place. No, I can't sleep. But she wakes up and walks away. Can't waste all my morning efforts. I'm too drowsy, but I managed to stay awake. What should I do? I can rest on her lap so that if I can tell if she wakes up. But it's really awkward. After all, we were strangers. Would it be appropriate? So sleepy, forget it. Sorry, let me borrow your lap. I rest on her lap and I can feel her warm body. So comfortable. Dude, she's gonna wake up and run away. What are you thinking? If it's that bad, just get up and walk around a little. Don't sleep. I stretch and yawn after I wake up. So refreshing. It's already dark. What time is it? I look around and see what time it is now. No? Is it evening now? I've been asleep for so long. Where is that girl? I remember I slept on her lap. Where is she now? Look around, there's no sign of her. The place where I'm lying is clearing. Damn it, she must have woken up and walked away. I shouldn't have slept. Should have realized that she might walk away when she wakes up, but I was too drowsy to stay awake. I see this golden chance. Staring at the place where I'm lying, I find that some distance away from where we originally laid. This new place is much more comfortable and clean than the previous one. She was so thoughtful, and thinking to myself, smiling, really? I don't know. Oh, sorry about that. I hear rustling in the nearby forest. It seems that someone is walking towards me. Rising from the ground, I look in the direction from where the sound is coming. Oh, great. My phone made a sound. Some loser. EX Shaw, what kind of name is that? I accidentally skipped that. Sorry, guys. But why does she come back? With my many doubts in my mind, I start sizing her up. I notice her arms are full of food. There are fruits and edible plants which grow in this forest. She is too petite to hold so much food. She walks ahead carefully with the food in her arms. I have an urge to help her, but I don't know why she is holding so much food, so I stand there and watch her. She steers by me and goes to clearing where I laid, and she puts the food on the ground. Later, she looks up at me and our eyes meet. She lifts up a faint and points to the food on the ground. You want me to eat? Hearing my question, she nods. She picks up a fruit and starts to eat it. I sit across her and start to eat the fruit. First bite of fruit evokes my hunger. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. I suddenly realize I haven't eaten the whole day. I've been eating nothing except for breakfast. I'm in Dookies. My stomach is empty. She must have gathered this, so she looked for food after waking up. Turns out she didn't walk away. She could have escaped, but she didn't. I am touched at this thought of this. This girl is already in such a tragic situation, but she still cares for others. I eat while she's watching this girl, and I can't connect her with the killer. Her face begins to blush until she finds I'm staring at her. She was going to put the food into her mouth, but after realizing I was staring at her, she lowered her head and paused. She ill at ease. Sorry, I was lost in a trance, ignoring me. I explained to her immediately. She nods with her head down and continues eating. She probably feels awkward. In order to ease this awkward atmosphere, I stop staring at her and focus on my food. After finishing the food, we clean the leftovers together and sit in the clearing. We sit for a while without saying a word. I want to ask you some questions. Is that okay? I finally make up my mind to ask her. Just from my look, she seems ready to answer my questions. Why did you take Shio away that night? Where is Shio now? Can you tell me? I pour out my questions all at the same time. She says nothing and may slant her head down. You don't want to say? She shakes her head. Then why don't you say something? She raises her lip to gesture with her hand. Suddenly, I understand she hasn't said one word. You can't talk? She nods. She is mute, and that's why she didn't answer my questions. How could she get into given that she is a mute? Okay, what should I do now? Lower my head, depression. She's unwillingly, but she can't speak. All of a sudden, she puts her hand on my shoulder. What's wrong? She points to a distant place. Are you going? She nods. Then you mean? Try to guess what she's saying, then all thought hits to me. You want to think me Shio? She nods. Really, thank you very much. Let's go now. Can't wait to get up. Can I find Nanami? I keep wondering. But besides trusting her, do I have other ways to find Nanami? Obviously, no. I want to take the risk, and if I trap, it's ahead of waiting for me. I follow that girl walking in the forest. She's so familiar with the terrain here. With her leading the way to the forest, I suddenly feel so invigorate, whatever. And one can never get lost if she is so familiar with the forest. I talk to her occasionally to ease the awkward atmosphere. She is still afraid of me, but she doesn't avoid me anymore. She responds to my questions by nodding or shaking her head. It looks like it's going to be a long night, and I have to be prepared to deal with anything that might happen. I have no idea where the girl's taking me or whatever. I might keep skipping. I'm sorry, guys. I want to trust her, but she seems quite different from the ordinary girls. She always maintains a poker face that makes me unable to see through her. But the way she cried and blushed have been imprinted on my mind. Is she probably a kind of girl? Right now, I can't say for sure. However, the truth is going to be revealed soon, and I'm ready. Suddenly, it strong to my blood attracts our attention. We stop to look in the distance. Hey, do you smell the smell of blood? I ask her. She nods. I tried to look in the distance, but it's so dark and I see nothing. Let's move on. Be careful. You follow me. She follows me from behind. We walk ahead with great caution. I suddenly stop and some go really fast and it types out, and I double tap and it whatever. Girl covered in blood is sitting there quietly. Hearing my trembling voice, she comes to the front to see what happened. She recoils to cover her mouth with her hands at the side of the girl who's covered in blood. Another innocent girl was murdered. I turn back and face her. Did you know something about this? I question her. She just shakes her head really hard. I glance at the girl covered in blood and we call the scariest thing I've seen. Fifth girl. Don't lie to me. How could you know nothing? I suddenly grab her and shake her. My son behavior scares her. She shakes her hand with tears running down my arms. She just realized I snapped. This girl had tortured him and know nothing about it. I said, please forgive me. I snapped. I let go of her. Standing there stiffly, she's trembling. I'm very sorry. I hug her to calm her down. She didn't expect me to do this. She looked at me puzzled. Don't be afraid, it was my fault. I turned off my back against her. But I promised to catch the killer and avenge my love. I must keep my promise. She stands with no reaction. So I leave her and walk towards the girl covered in blood. She rushes to me and stops me from going forward. You don't get in my way of my investigation. I scream at her again. Shaking her head, she tries to pull me away from the blood-stained girl. What happened? Why are you doing this? I am more confused other than angered by her behavior. Why did she get away with my investigation? She doesn't answer me since she can't talk. She ignores my question, keeps pulling at me. I decide to ignore her and walk to that girl, or she tries to tell me something, but I blow her off. Turning around, I look at the girl covered in blood. I suddenly find like a blurred shadow standing next to that girl, or she stops me from going forward. Go away. I shake her up and start to watch the shadows moves. Who is that shadow? Why is it here? It must have something to do with that murder. Besides, the army told me she saw the killer in black. This shadow in front of me is in black, but I can't identify its fixed appearance. Is this shadow the real killer who's behind all this? Great, following found that. I will dig up the whole thing to whether it's a killer or not. If it is a killer who killed me, then I will avenge her at all costs. There is truly a vital clue in this force. Excited, I run to the shadow shouting. At this juncture, the girl who I'm shook off pulls me in the opposite direction. After a minute, she is really powerful. Her sudden jerk makes me lose my balance and I fall onto her. Thanks to her, I don't fall to the ground. Maybe I told you to get out of my way. I scream at her, but she doesn't let me go. She grasps me even more tightly. Hey, let me go, didn't you hear me? I shout at her, trying to scare her into releasing from her hand. This girl is actually frightened by my shout. She trembles furiously, but she still grasps me tightly. Okay, if you insist, sorry. I shove her away. She is shoved away by the outburst of my strength. I run to the shadow immediately. It has noticed us, but it doesn't move. Whenever it sees me run to it, runs towards me too. This is weird. Suddenly, light flashes by in front of me. My vision is cloaked by this light. I have to close my eyes. Suddenly, I feel like I am struck by something. Although I don't feel any pain, my consciousness is collapsing. Before I lose consciousness, I force myself to open my eyes to see what's going on. I vaguely see a girl standing in front of me. She opens her arms to protect me from something strong, from the strong light that comes floating towards me. Is she protecting me? Pass up before I can even give it a thought. All the scenes I saw and sounds I heard are all gone. Whoa, who's this guy? Is he the master? Ah, master, you're back. Arizaki Tetsuya. Yes, it told me. How's everything going, master? Good, everything has been good while I was out. Some people were looking for you yesterday. Oh, who? A boy and a girl. You know them? So that boy once in town. His name is Yuhito Asakawa, but I don't know that girl. Yuhito Asakawa? That name sounds so familiar to me. Where did I hear it? Master knows him? No, I never met him. Then why is the name familiar to you? I don't know. What did they want? They didn't tell me. Nothing. Where are they? They left this morning. Okay. Anything else? No. Okay. It told me you did a good job here while I was gone. Have a good rest. Okay. So boring. Oh God, it's hurt again. How come you lost so soon? This is no fun at all. Let me help you. No, I won't help this dummy who hits me down. How many dummies are in their world who know they could have been killed but still don't give up? I guess there aren't that many. Unfortunately, he is one of them. He was defeated anyway. But he was so pathetic. What should I do? Or what should I do a favor and I'll totally forget? Or never mind, I should hide until I have a new mission. You go for it. Okay, so there seems to be like two voices talking, huh? My head is so itchy. That's a really nice picture. Or ouch. I find myself living in a strange dream when I wake up. Where am I? How did I end up here? I try to forget. Suddenly a severe pain attacks me and I fall back onto the bed. You better take a good rest now. Who's talking to me? I look around. A man sitting there smiling. Are you awake? How are you feeling now? Wait, who are you? Where is this place? Sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Solano Ran, and I'm master of the Tokan family. You are in my house now. Probably the other family. Huh. The Tokan family, one of the two famous families in town. We're not as good as the legend says, but I see you know something about us. Oh, am I here? You were brought back by Sakai Rika. You had already lost consciousness by the time you were brought here. Sakai Rika, who is she? An unfamiliar name? She is a member of the family who stayed from the forest. You don't know her. I thought you knew her. Yeah, I lost consciousness. There was a girl with me who couldn't speak. She had green hair and yellow pupils. That girl. Yes, she is Sakai Rika. Oh, I see. Yes, just as I thought you met each other before. Did she save me? Yes, she also carried you back. Where is she? She also suffered a severe wound when she gave me. Sorry, guys. Which is more grave than yours. She passed out, so she carried you back home. Fortunately, I found you two in time. How did this happen? Skyrika is tough and preserving, and it's a miracle that she carried you back when she was already wounded so badly. How is she now? She's still in the coma. She nearly lost her life for me. I'm just a stranger to her. I scared and threatened her, but why? She's so kind-hearted. I feel so bad. I want to see her. Can you walk now? No. Then take a good rest first and see her later when you feel much better. Okay. Saving Rika. Well, he saved her? What did you say? I didn't hear you. Nothing. Rest up. Okay, thank you. Sorry for the trouble. You're welcome. Feel home, please. How long have I been in a coma? 3 days. 3 days? Yeah, you were injured badly, too. I have so many things to do. I can't lie here and waste my time. Come now, you should make a full recovery first. Take a good rest here. If you want to walk around after you feel better, please call me. Thank you. Okay, have a good rest. Thank you. What? Okay. So long, I ran the master of the kind of family. He is so easygoing. I'm at another famous family's residence, stretching from icy. It's really grand. Even without Saki, I can still come here by myself. I can do nothing, so I better take a good rest and I get well soon. Where have you been? Why did you come out from the guest room? Hisashi, why are you here? Brothers, possibly? I don't know, I didn't read the name. Oops. Mikamihashi, it's my home. Why can't I be here? I guess not. Okay, I didn't mean that. Then what did you want to say? You don't know? Where have you been these past couple days? Where did you go? I haven't really been anywhere. I've just been hanging out. Hanging out? Okay, then tell me, where did you go and what did you do? What do you want? Nothing as a master of the Tukan family. I need to keep the tabs on my family members. Oh, what a master. Tell me. So long I ran, you better not put a master air in front of me. You think you're in charge of everything? They call you master, but I do not. Wait, what? It's actually you. So long I said things like this before. I told you to leave me alone. You don't meddle with my business, and I won't meddle with yours. I'm sorry I didn't warn you. What do you think? You didn't obey family rules. Why did you come back? Why can't you come back? You want to bucket our parents' legacies down here. Is that why you're beginning every endeavor to kick me out of the family? I didn't mean that. You do, Solomon. You always ask me why I come back. I know you hate me and want me to go, but I won't go until I get part of the legacies. Think about it. There are only 3 people in this family anyway. We're going nowhere without a blessing from my God. Why don't you split the legacies and we go separate ways? No way. Stop being so stubborn. It'll be much better than where you're going. Where you're now being the master without the right of the management of the town. You're just a puppet, but you're feeling so good about it. Hisashi, because of you, our family is stuck on this page. You're like, I'm so honored. You. What, are you mad at me? Here, I was kidding. Hisashi, you better behave yourself. I won't let go easily. So scary, huh? Should I say yes, my master? You wish, but you could do that to me, right? I'm boring. Such a waste of time talking to you. Where is Rika? Is she at home? Hisashi, come back. Do you really want to torture her now? Do you have a problem with me? Hisashi, do you have any idea what a tragic life Rika is living with you? I don't know. She's my girl. She dedicates everything to me, even her life. That is the way I'm treating my girl, having nothing to do with you. Hisashi, you are a monster. Again, do you have something to say? Hisashi, you are the black sheep in our family. The only my question is Rika around? Go find out for yourself. Again, nothing to say to you. Get lost. That's what I guessed. I could look for Rika myself. She has nowhere to go. Luckily, I didn't take Rika to her room, but put her in the guest room. Otherwise, she'll be tortured to death by Hisashi. I need to lock the door to Rika's room with a special key. I've been here for a couple days. If I go back to town, I have no place to go. Every moment here is scary, although I can find food to eat. I want to be with you, Hito. Hito, you're so stubborn. Why can't you take me with you? I don't need you to protect me, or maybe I could burn to you, Hito. So irritating. I don't want to be a burden. Even without you, Hito, I can still do whatever I want. What should I do? Yes, I'm going to prove to Hito I can still look for the killer on my own. But if I run into the killer, what on earth should I do? I better go visit the Kind family tomorrow. This is the only thing I can do. Am I feeling that I'm so pathetic? I can do this. I really can, right? I don't know. Can you not? I don't know. Come in, please. Hey, how are you holding up? Much better, thank you. You're welcome. By the way, I don't know your name yet. I'm Muhito Sakawa. Yuhito Asakawa, okay. You call me Yuhito. Okay, Yuhito. How are you feeling? Taking a walk? Yeah, I guess so. Let me try. Don't push yourself so hard. You should rest more. I can't waste my time anymore. I appreciate your help. If I can't get up, I shouldn't lie in bed. I try to get up, although I'm not in severe pain. My whole body is weak. Can't even sit up. Can you? No. So take a rest. Your wound is so badly that it's going to take a while for you to fully recover from it. Yeah, thank you. I'll look for some herbs for you in the forest. You rest up here. Oh, okay. It's weird that the renowned Tokai family has no servants. The master delivers my meals and takes care of me and checks on my wound these days. I'm really flattered. The master of the big family serves an ordinary person. It is hard to believe. Do you need anything else? Oh, no, thank you. I really want to ask him about the family, but I don't think now's a good time. I'm afraid I may offend him or pry into his privacy. After all, they have been taking care of me, and I may need their help to catch the killer after I recover. So I better prepare myself. I'm asking too much. But I need to know as well so soon, so that I focus on catching the killer. If I can know about Nanami, the whereabouts of Nanami. I suddenly recall that Nanami was taken away by this girl named Sakai Rika. So long no Rins told me the Sakai Rika is from the Maduki family. If that's the case, the master should know where Nanami is. If that girl took Nami home, he must know. Why did Sakai Rika take Nami to the Maduki family? This is not an accident. That means either Sakai Rika harbors some intentions towards Nami, or the whole family does. If so, there they be people good ones. Do they have any connection to the real killer, or could the killer be one of them? Am I safe now? Is this master really sincere in helping me? What should I do? I'm going to gather somewhere if you take a good rest. Wait, yes? Can I ask you something? I decided to ask him about Nanami. I'm in a dilemma now. Although the master's so nice to me, I'm still not sure whether he is a friend or an enemy. If Sakai Rika didn't take Nanami away earlier, then I definitely went at any deaths with the master. Nanami is a feeler to get his reaction on the matter. Sure, go ahead. Do you know a girl named Nanami Shio? Nanami Shio? Sorry, I never heard of her. I get a useless answer. Is he playing fool, or does he really not know anything about Nanami? Okay, what? Why did you bring her up? Nothing. I'm looking for her. Looking for her? Has she run away from home? Yeah, sort of. It's not necessary to tell him the truth now, since I have no idea whether he's telling the truth or not. Sorry, I can't help you. It's okay. I have caused you so much trouble. Never mind. I'll look for her when I recover. Okay, I'm going to take a leave. Take a rest. Yeah. I got nothing. I organized my thoughts. It's undeniable that Sakai Rika took Nanami away after Nanami got injured. Later, I heard from the master that Sakai Rika is the family member. Just to say her moves must have something to do with the kind family. Sakai Rika checks with a poor but kind-hearted girl. Her whole body is covered with scars, so I assume she has been subject to long-term abuse. But she could have ran away from me after I caught her, and instead of running away, she found food for me. Later, she kept sobbing from me from waking up when I was in danger. She realized she couldn't stop me, then she shot ahead to protect me. She managed to carry me home at Eclipsed at the gate of her residence, even though she's more badly injured than me. Above all, her experiences and her actions stand up to scrutiny. If she is so kind-hearted, why is she ignoring Nanami away? Is it possible that she intended to save Nanami? Given the current situation, there's no evidence to support any of my presumptions. First of all, from the perspective of her evil intention, there is a doubt when she took Nanami away and Nanami was dead or was dying. If she came from the killing, it's understandable. It's understandable that she wanted to take the breathing Nanami away. But was it really necessary for her to take the dead body or the dying Nanami away? From the perspective of their good intentions, Sakai Rika didn't take no Nanami, so there's no reason why she would take Nanami away to save her. She planned to save Nanami. Why was she so scared of me, and why did she keep trying to avoid me? There's like a doubt as to her attitude towards me. Sakai Rika kept avoiding me after she took Nanami away. Last time I met her, she ran like hell, but after I caught her attitude changed greatly. She didn't run away while I was asleep and later off to take me to Nanami. It's clear her attitude has changed greatly, but what made her attitude change? Did she know that she couldn't escape anymore, or does she have other reasons? The third doubt is whether we were in danger. Who was that shadow before I approached it? It was standing near the dead body. Who was the killer? Why didn't it run? Wasn't it afraid of compromising itself? Besides, judging from the unclouded blood trail, that girl had been dead for a long time. If the shadow was the killer, it's hard to believe it didn't run away but stay there instead. What did they plan to do with that body? Or was it staying there on purpose, waiting for us, or other people to come? When we got there, it noticed us. It was sure it saw us. That shadow didn't come to us. It stood beside the dead body. Didn't fight back until I attacked it. All these doubts. What is going on exactly? I don't think that shadow was so kind that it let us strike the attack in advance. So I don't recall the detail, which is why before I woke up, Sakai Rika went out to look for her food herself. Maybe she didn't go out to look for food. She just pretended to do so. So what happened after all this was planned? Sakai, Rika, and the shuttle plane away from me on that road, and when I got there, they killed me before I couldn't go if I did not go to find Anami. This presumes she doesn't hold water. If they were the case, why did Sakai Rika save me at the cost of a severe wound? What if the Sakai family planned all this so they could stop me from seeing Nanami? Sakai Rika injured severely, protect me out of her kind nature. But if it's true, then it's a miracle that I'm still alive and taken care of by the master. I was in a coma for a few days. If anyone wanted to kill me, then I would have already been dead by now. After I rule out the two presumptions, I gather other people, the organizations may have set it all aside for some other purposes. After all, there are no clues to back up my theory. I can't jump to conclusions. There's another possibility that the shadow didn't target me, but in order to avoid compromising itself, it had to attack me. Then it wasn't the target who was an innocent girl or a certain person. Due to lack of clues, I can't come to a conclusion. The less that is why didn't the shadow kill Sakai, Rika, and I. As far as I know, the killer in the series of murders is notoriously brutal and mercilessly kills people and dismembers their bodies. But how can we explain what happened to Sakai, Rika, and I? The killer just put our lives at mercy? No, I don't think so. Or the shadow isn't the killer. It happened to be there and attacked us. This presumption is it's much more reasonable. Yeah, maybe I'm just saying this, but maybe the shadow was somebody who came across the body and only attacked us when we attacked it, because maybe they thought we were the killers. Who knows? But who was that shadow? Who was it waiting for? What was it up to? I list all my thoughts in my head, but I can't figure out what the truth now. But based on my presumptions, there's only a few connections between that killer and the Takan family. But now I have no evidence to prove this family is going to do this series of murders. Sakai Rika leaves a good impression on me, and I was moved on her by her on multiple occasions, except she took Nanami away. The master of the Takan family is taking great care of me. So before I have more clues, I can't jump to conclusions. I had to stick to my original plan, which is after I get better, I will go save Sakai Rika first and find more information from her. Makika, where are you? Get out now. I swear I will cut your flesh from your body if you refuse to see me. Son of a bitch, where is she? I've looked everywhere except this place. Rika, I know you're in the guest room. You better come out now. I'll look for you in my room. Rika, get ready for our reunion. It's so noisy outside. I'm about to sleep. Suddenly the sound of a door slamming comes from outside and accompanied by a man's loud shout. What the hell is going on? I really want to go see what happened, but my body says otherwise, so to stay in bed and ignore him. I roll over trying to sleep. Rika, what are you doing? He suddenly rushes in shutting, which gives me a scare. In my business, I'm looking for someone. Are you looking for Sakai Rika? How do you know? You shouted so loud everyone can hear you. You were brought here by Solano Ran? No. No, then why are you here? Do you know where this is? I know I'm at the residence of the Khan family, one of the two families with a long history in this town. You didn't know to stay here. I came unasked. But you're so gross, I'll get your ass out of my home. Is the other member of the Takai family here so crappy? I'm at his home now, so I better not provoke him. Sorry, I can't get out of bed now. Do you need my help? No, I won't leave. What? Your master allows me to stay. Nobody can evict me until your master tells me to leave. You, Solano ran again. By the way, why are you looking for Sakai Rika so desperately? No, it's none of your business. Talking reminds me of the scars I saw from Sakai Rika. I wonder if Sakai Rika's scars are from him. I didn't think of someone provoking him at the time about his relationship with that girl. I know her. We just met. Right, you know her? Yeah, I like her. She's a sweet girl. I want to know everything about her. You son of a bitch. How do you think I'll tell you that? Don't you want to know where Sakai Rika is? You. I know you went to find her, right? Relax, I just want some answers. After you answer me, I'll tell you her location. Fine, what are they? What's your relationship with her? Relation? How would you think? She's my girl who can sacrifice everything for me, even her life. So stay away from her. Oh, really? She likes you? Yeah, do you have a problem with that? Do you like her? Do you cherish her? Of course I do, and I want you to stay away from her. She is mine. Why are you so desperately looking for her? Simple, I want her to play with me. Play how? Anything I want, do you understand? That's all? Of course not. We have many more things to do. What are they? Torture her, see her in pain. What do you feel when you see a girl slit in her fair skin? I want to protect her. What about you? I want to cut her open and see the blood dripping from her body, or torture her in every way possible until I can taste her blood. He keeps saying he likes Sakai Rika and cherishes her, but he does these cruel things all the time. He's such a psychopath. Why do you want that? I just love doing that. I still love seeing the real nature of beautiful things. He beat her to black and music. You feel the so-called real nature of her? Yeah, it feels good. That makes me feel invigorated. Really, you didn't see you cherish her? You were so brutal to her. How could you say you cherish her? This is my way of cherishing her. Sakarika won't be a girl forever. What do you mean? Decades later, she will grow old and her tender skin and beautiful face will be gone. Her best moment in life is now, so I better do such a release lust now before she grows old. I don't want her to waste her young body. Life is just like flowers. You know that blossom is not here simply to be admired by people's eyes. Whether it's here to be like a savior, its life by tearing it or eating it before it withers. Its life. It lives to live its life to the fullest with it, and it serves its purpose. Otherwise, it's useless. Really cherish Sakai I love him more than anyone. Okay, stop. Let's ain't no clue which is man is a maniac. Maybe he is the killer. How I still need some solid evidence about him before I make a conclusion. Are you done? Tell me what Sakai is. Sakai is not here. She hasn't come back yet. I think she's in the forest now. But no, you're a liar. I didn't lie, that's what I know. What if she's on the forest? That's all I know. Take it or leave it. Do you dare swear on your life that you're telling the truth? Oh no, I really value my life. I don't want to die young. You son of a bitch, liar. You wish you stuck me in shingles my neck before I can react. You son of a bitch, go to hell. And shingles even harder. I should go free myself. I know you're serious. But don't fight back, you will strangle me to death. Let go of me. I can easily put people like him down when I'm not injured. But now I'm too weak to fight against him. Go to hell. I'm losing my conscience. What should I do? Hisashi, stop. The master comes in time and saves my life. Hisashi takes on a scared look and loosens his hands when he sees his master. I shake free. Start coughing and finally get to breathe. So long I ran, mind your own business. What, Hisashi, you're sweet, my guest. He lied to me. Hisashi, get out. Get out of this room now. What? Get out. Fine. It's alone. You mark my words. Leave me alone. You all, you okay? Yes, thank you. You saved my life. I'm so sorry about that. He is the bane of our family. He is. My brother, Mikami Hisashi. You two are so different. It's hard to believe you two are brothers. Yeah, probably because he's my half-brother and we didn't grow up together. He used to be a good kid when we were little, but 10 years later when we met again, he became very cranky. Oh, I see. It must have been something to do with the environment he grew up in. But what kind of environment did he grow up from? I want to know, but I can't actually touch upon this. Yes, okay, I'm fine. I will keep an eye on him from now on, don't worry. It's not necessary, I'm not scared of him, but I'm afraid he'll come after you again. It's okay, I know how to deal with him next time, don't worry. Okay, if you say so, yeah. So I gather today's herbs, I'm going to apply a new dressing for you, thank you. You're welcome, rest up. Okay. What a rough day, I almost died today. I finally knew who'd been torturing Sakai. He's a potential suspect. Specifically, Mikami Hisashi is the prime suspect. I need to collect more clues and evidence. Sakai is so sweet. She deserves such a tragic life. I will protect her from now on. I'll keep her away from herself. She's torture and abuse. Nah. Excuse me. I knew you were here. Why don't you bury yourself in these old books? You're not thinking about learning magic or conjuring up a god or a demon, are you? Get out. Forget it. You don't have that gift. I said get out. Songhorn, are you really driving people away? That's none of your business. Do you have a problem with me staying here? Fine, you stay here, I'll go. Wait, why are you picking on me all the time? Who's picking on whom? You're picking on me. Fine, get out of my way, I'll go. Stop. You dare threaten out your orders at me? I can't order you, my distinguished master. Watch your mouth. Yes, just how could I have not known it? But I want to ask you something. I won't leave without my answers. I know what you came for. You want to know whereabouts of Rika. You know me, since you already know my question, answer me. I don't know. Don't play the fool. You definitely know her whereabouts. I really don't. You could supposed to be in this house. Tell me, where did you hide her? I didn't hide her. You can't find her, neither can I. Actually, I know where she is. Really? And why do you ask me? Looked over the tuck on residence this morning. She's nowhere to be seen except for the locked guest room. I thought you found her. Yes, I did. I'm sure Rika is in that locked room. Am I right? No one is in that room. No one? Then why did you lock that room? I have personal things in there that I don't want people to see. Personal things? Are you kidding me? I know you too well. What personal things? Personal things means they are very personal. Give me that key of noise in there, I'll leave. Do you really think I will give this key to you? Yeah, I don't think so, because you're hiding Rika in that room. I told you she's not in that room. Why don't you believe me? Fine, I believe you so long around it, then leave. Fine, I'm leaving, I'm telling you. I'll wait outside that room. All the guest rooms on the second floor, the doors are the only exits. You may not use your personal things every day. If someone is locked in that room for several days, what do you think will happen to her? Hisashi, are you insane? Yes, I am. I don't believe you. I want to check for myself. I will bring ample food and water and wait outside. I don't even let a mosquito fly past me. I finally arrived here at the Takami residence. I should avoid that freak Mikami Hisashi and go straight to the master. The next day. Well, guys, it's the next day. So I'm gonna end the video and I'll see y'all later.